Hi! So today, hello, I really don't know how to start this, but today we are going to review a book! Hello yung noo ko. Pero anyways, hello. Anyways, we are doing a book review about my favorite book, which is, honestly, I have a lot of favorite books, but this one is basically my favorite. So, we are doing a book review. We are doing a book review about this. Gagawin ko kayo. So, like, are we gonna do it like the makeup thing? So, right here is the book, right? This one. Yeah, this one. It's 365 Days of Wonder. So basically, it's not really a story, but it's a quote book. Yeah, but it's my favorite one. So basically, the genre of this book is somehow a teen and young adult fiction, or a popular fiction. I wasn't really sure about the genre, but I think in my opinion it's a teen and young adult fiction because mostly teens and young adult or adult read these kinds of books. But anyway, um, basically the plot of this book is it doesn't really have a plot. Why did I have to say that? But it doesn't have a plot, but it's full of quotations of life on life, on how we can survive humanity. No, I'm kidding. So this book, the plot of this is that it doesn't really have a plot, but this book is full of quotations about life and how we can not like survive, but it's about going on with a smile on your face. And basically it's, you have to like read this every day because it has, basically it's 365, so you have to read it by month or whatever you prefer. But back when I received this, I basically had to, not basically, but I basically started at the first month, which is January, and it somehow made me happy. But I usually read this when I'm sad. Lo, yung noo ko. Bakit parang may skating ring? Like I said, it doesn't really have a plot, but it's full of quotations about life and how beautiful it is. I'll give you an example. On my birthday, like this. Life moves forward. If you keep looking back, you won't be able to see where you're going. So that's basically what this book is. You're like you're reading quotes of how you can handle life. and how you can go on with your life happily. I mean, you don't really have to be happy all the time, but you know, I'm not even happy, but YOLO. So yeah, it's a somehow plot. I explained the somehow plot, but yeah. Um, if you really like reading these kinds of books, I I really recommend you to read some. I really recommend you to read this because it's it's really good, and you can read it at night, or you can read it when you're feeling down or you're feeling somehow iffy about life, you know. So basically, you don't really have to read it all like in a day, but you can read it every day, like, yeah. You understand me, Bill? You understand me? But yeah, it's basically 365 days, and you have to read it every day. So, or when you're sad or whatever. But yeah, basically my opinion on this is that this book is, I don't really know how to phrase it in English, but basically this book is my life. It's not an opinion, but but my opinion on this book is really good, and it has it has bits of stories about the author, and it it makes me curious about life. It makes me somehow happy, and it I usually read it when I'm down. Basically, my opinion is on this book is that it's really good. Um, I can explain it in a few words. It's nice. It can make you happy. It can make you feel a little bit better about life. And basically, this whole book is about how you can handle life better. And I really suggest buying this or reading this somehow. So like I recommend this book to all teens and young adults because it will literally make you feel a lot better at life. It will make you want to, I don't know, smile or be happy. That's what I felt when I was reading this every day. And even now I keep reading this, and it's an breath of fresh air somehow if you're in a toxic relationship or a friendship, or you're having a bad day, you're having a difficulty at life. So I basically want to recommend this to all of you. And in my opinion, it's a really great book, and it might be a little boring for some, but if you continue reading it until the very end, it will bring a smile on your face, and you'll learn a lot. You learn a lot about how you can how you can see life in a much more better point of view. The literary approach that I gave on this video is a reader response to the book, because as a reader, I gave my response on what the book is all about, and how it affected me, and I gave the I gave everyone how I felt about the book. So that's basically it. Now that we're done reacting to the book, which that you should probably buy, I will be now defining what 21st lit is to me. So basically 21st lit for me is a how would I describe it? Basically 21st lit for me is one of my favorite subject. 21st lit for me is a subject that I like or love, but I learned so many things in 21st lit, like how I can use the literary approach, on how I can make a proper book review through essay form, not a video, but you get what I mean. So basically, as a young student, it kinda helped me a lot in 21st lit because they were teaching us about, or Miss Camille was teaching us about the history is, or how 21st lit was born or whatever. Yeah, it's my opinion on 21st lit. My experience on this subject was amazing. It was fun. I got to learn more things. Basically, my experience on this subject is a great and a memorable one. It was an experience I could never forget. I would keep it both in my heart and in my mind. Miss Camille was or is a really great teacher because I got to learn so many things on her subject. Not only did I learn about how to make some essays, but I learned how to speak my mind more freely on essays or letters or basically anything that involves writing. I don't really know what I'm saying, but what I'm trying to say is that it's a great subject. So for the important lesson, I don't really have an important lesson, but all I want you to know is that whatever you have learned on this subject or on every subject that you like or something, all the learnings that you have learned, you should always keep it in mind and in your heart, because you can use it as something you can use in the future or in real life problems, like or your job or something like that. So
A few moments later.
That's basically it for today. On this video, we have reviewed about my favorite book. I explained what the book is, I explained the plot, I explained everything, and I explained what the 21st literature is and what my experiences was about, and the important lessons which I basically don't have. But the only thing that I want to say is that I want to thank you. This is a very 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 small or just a teeny tiny video about me thanking Miss Camille, because even though I don't usually listen to her, I learned a lot of things from her, and I want to thank her for that. Miss Camille, thank you so much. I will miss you, and we love you. So that's basically it for today. Bye. I suck at vlogging or whatever, but I'll try next time. Bye.